Hello and welcome back to Chasing Green Arrows. This is our FPL weekly special. Today we'll be previewing game week 26 and we'll be reviewing game week 25. I have with me Mr. Third KD, FPL expert. What's up, bro? How are you?
What's up?
What's going on?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I just saw your points. You had a great week, man. 91 points.
Yeah, 91. It's not bad.
Not bad. Double game week. That's still amazing.
Yeah. I wanted to hit the century like the nuke.
Bro, I thought I had Dallas captain, but it looked like I stuck with Bamford. Not bad. How many points did he get? Like around
9 or something.
Yeah, so that's like
2
8.
and like 6, 8.
So that's like 16 points. Yeah, I mean, Dallas 17. I would have got 34. He was my vice captain.
But you actually wanted to captain Dallas?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have even thought about vice captain.
Because there were good fixtures, like Southampton.
Yeah, but he's a defender. Like who double? I mean.
You remember when I captained?
No, I know it's amazing, but it's a huge risk. Like if you did it, you would have killed it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a risk, but I think for this game week, it was a good risk.
But what were you gonna say? You remember what?
When I captained Ivanovic.
Oh no, then that never happened, bro.
What do you mean?
Where's the pictures?
But yeah, if you quickly look at game week 25, Leeds played 2 games. They actually lost one against Wolves and they beat Southampton. Who are you impressed with? I think Rafinha scored as well, Bamford scored, and Dallas. But that's what you get with Leeds, right? One game they do amazing, one game.
Yeah, I'm very. I really like that. They're very predictable. Leeds, like they're playing a hard game, you just sub their players. If they're playing a good game, you play them. It's not like their form is like on or off. It's just when it's an easy game, it's like fixture versus form. When they have good fixtures, you know they're gonna do well.
Yeah.
So I like that about Leeds.
Yeah, but
they don't lead you on.
Yeah, for sure. And if you look at the other games, City versus Arsenal, I mean, you saw this coming, but Gundogan had a few chances, but it was Sterling who scored. City, doesn't matter who they're playing, you should back their players like every time.
Definitely. Actually, City, I've noticed their defense is really good. They're so strong this year in terms of defense. Ever since their win streak started, they only conceded 3 goals, which is like since last year, which is something crazy. But the problem with City, with which Pep actually commented on this last game, I mean the Champions League game, is that they don't take their chances. They're not clinical enough. They're not like Bayern Munich who like win 4-1, 5-2, whatever. So in that sense, in terms of fantasy, it's important to note that with City, try to try to get their defenders mostly. Yeah. That's my opinion.
And Liverpool, we all had Salah from the beginning of the season.
Liverpool need to start a fan channel. No, that's what Liverpool needs to do.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, before it was Alexander-Arnold Robertson last season. It was all about them. Salah was a must in every team. Would you still stick with Salah and the other Liverpool players? Would you just, if you have them, take them out? I took out Alexander-Arnold like a couple of weeks back.
Same. I would take out their defenders. The only person I would consider keeping is Salah because he gets into those positions, he gets goals, but he's so expensive. And if it's between Salah and KDB or Salah and Bruno, I would choose not Salah.
You'd go KDB ahead.
Yeah, just because I feel that Liverpool's form is off. Yeah. Even though they play Sheffield and Chelsea. First of all, Sheffield is all these lower teams are trying really hard now. Especially they see that Liverpool's been doing bad. They're gonna try extra hard. And then he has Chelsea which is Tuchel, who just beat Atletico Madrid away 1-0.
Yeah.
They have a very tight defense. So with Salah, it's the fixtures are nice. Double game week plays Sheffield, but look at KDB. City's on another planet right now, and Bruno is the best player. I think forget Premier League this year. He's the best player.
But for 1 year, for 6 months, you've been telling me he needs time. He banged in a goal and assist again.
He still needs time. Don't forget, he can score goals and gets assists, but he still needs time. If you want him to be as good as Emile Smith-Rowe or the like of those players, he neds time. But
are you trying to banter our audience over here who's watching us live?
No. What audience are you talking about? Last I heard that audience.
There's a few Arsenal fans in our studio.
There are a few Arsenal fans in the studio, but and I don't think it matters. Still, my point stands.
But talking about Bruno, another goal and assist. This guy is a must. You also discussed last week that you should captain him even if Leeds have a double game week, and
exactly. And you see what he did. He did more. He got more points than.
And it doesn't matter if United are winning or losing. You just keep him. It's not like Liverpool. Like if Salah doesn't score, Liverpool lose. Here, even Bruno scores, but United draw or lose.
Exactly. Yeah. You could say that about Liverpool last year. So every year it's different. Like this year, it's United, and I mean Bruno's United, where even if they're playing a hard game, or they're playing or they're losing, he always returns. So he's one of those guys you just keep. You just don't get rid of him. In terms of captaincy, I wouldn't, because they're playing two tough games. I think they're playing Liverpool and Chelsea.
They're playing Chelsea this week.
Chelsea and then Liverpool away next week.
Yeah.
So it's tough. Oh, so Liverpool's playing United and Sheffield, not Chelsea. Did I make that mistake?
United versus Chelsea, and then it'll be next week.
No,
United will be playing City.
Man U is playing Palace away. So they have
in the double
Chelsea,
game week.
Yeah, Chelsea away, then Palace away.
Sorry. So United have Chelsea and Palace, and then the week after they have City.
Yeah, okay.
So this double game week,
Palace away game is good
for Bruno.
For Bruno,
and Chelsea, you never know, they're playing away.
He'll get a penalty or something.
Yeah. So
So he's a good captaincy option this week. Very underseen. I don't think a lot of people are going to go for him, but if you do, he's a very strong differential captain, in my opinion.
Yeah, and any updates on Maddison from Leicester?
Maddison, I think he's chilling with Grealish. I don't know what they do together. No, he's still doubtful. So I'll just wait for the press conferences tomorrow before making decisions. But Maddison's a great player. But the guy who is really doing well is Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
Have you seen him the last few matches scoring, assisting?
But how important is Maddison to his game, to Harvey Barnes' game? Without Maddison, can Barnes perform the same way?
I think so, because there's Vardy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think it will affect that much. Although, Maddison's a big part of Leicester.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes, Vardy and Barnes are better than enough, more than enough.
Yeah, no, 100%. And who else is there? I think we wrapped up that. Next thing we're going to talk about Chelsea 1-1.
Who are they playing? They're playing Liverpool away and United away.
Yeah,
United home.
No, United home. Yeah, in the double game week.
Alonso.
For Liverpool and for United.
Yeah, very very good differential in my opinion. Even if they concede, he might get a goal. Chilwell looks like he's done.
Yeah.
With
Alonso.
Tuchel, because he plays the 3 at the back system. I think Alonso's. A lot of people are gonna not consider him.
Yeah.
Not even think about him.
Yeah.
But I think he can actually do really well. He might even get a goal. If they can beat Liverpool. They can probably even beat United if they're on their game. Another guy is Mason Mount.
Yeah. He scored, right? Mount. That's what I'm trying to check. He scored against.
He scored, but he took the penalty because Jorginho was off. So he's probably the guy who takes the penalties.
Yeah.
But also Warner could take the penalty. It's not, when I read online, was that whoever feels confident between Warner and Mount takes the pen. But if Jorginho's playing, it's Jorginho's pen.
Is Jorginho always okay?
So, but Mount is on good form right now. So I would consider him too.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
And if you look at the double game weeks, the Spurs as well, I think their first game is against Burnley, and then they're playing against Fulham.
Yeah, Spurs, bro. Gareth Bale.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to say it because in draft I'm trying to get him. Don't try to. Actually, it's okay if I tell you because
you have him.
I'm gonna get him. I had him for the whole season, didn't do nothing. As soon as I sold him, did you see him against West Ham?
Yeah.
And did you see him against Wolfsburg?
Was it hit the post that
hit the post? But forget about that post. He was carrying them when he came on. He even got an assist, and then against Wolfsburg he scored. I don't know if you guys saw Dele Alli's bicycle kick. But I was impressed by it, of course.
Yeah.
When I saw Bale's goal, something about Bale's goal was so nice.
The way he curved it in, finished it, right?
So, one touch, top left. That's confidence, man.
So you would go Bale?
And not only that, Bale was benched against Wolfsburg. He came off the bench, and he scored.
So that's what I want to ask you. Will he started the 2 games?
Mourinho got a hard on. So honestly, I think Bale will start.
Yeah.
And I think he can redo what he did for you 7 years ago. Remember that when you had him captain? Hat trick.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think Bale is someone so many people will forget about.
So you'd go Bale over Son just because of that differential thing, because not many people will have him. Even over Kane. No. I mean, Kane is a striker, but Kane in double game weeks he's performed in the past.
Yeah. Son and Kane are like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Bale is like the Joker. He just Kane is
Yeah.
That's a bad metaphor. But anyways, Bale is just a differential to those two. Those two are like the picks.
Yeah.
The premium picks to go for. Bale is expensive, 9.3 million, which is nearly like Son. But if you really want to be differential, you're not doing that well this year, you just want to have fun. Or if you're doing well and you want to like take the biggest risk, Bale, captain.
Bale captain.
I know it's a
really good fixtures. Burnley at home and Fulham away. But will Spurs score goals again in these games?
Who is it against?
Burnley at home and Fulham away.
Yeah.
Really good fixtures. I think Spurs probably have the best fixtures from the big.
Burnley at home is not that.
But comparatively, because United are playing Chelsea, Liverpool are playing Chelsea, City. I think City. Let's talk about City after this.
Yeah.
But I think Spurs have a good fixtures. City are playing West Ham, and they are playing Wolves. Both fixtures are at home. So
I think you convinced me. So I have my wild card left.
Yeah.
And I wanted to use it for the blank game week 29.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, in game week 29, there's a huge blank. Only like 3 games are on right now.
Yeah.
Maybe one more will be on. So I'm using my wild card for that. But since I'm doing really bad this year, I want to have fun and I want to put my words in my mouth. I don't know if that's the right saying.
Yeah.
But I want to get Bale. And I want to get Bale. So I think I might do my wild card just to bring Bale in.
To bring in guys. Fair shout. What were you saying about City?
No, we didn't talk about
City. Yeah, okay. Man City, West Ham versus they're playing West Ham at home and they're playing Wolves at home. How does that look? Fixtures. City will always score, but it's a double game week. Pep's rotation. You have to keep that in mind. Will Gundogan play both games? Will Sterling play both games? Will
that's
KDB...
a good question because Pep, after the game against Mönchengladbach yesterday, said that he's going to change at least 5 to 7 players. He's going to rotate.
Yeah.
With this congested list of games he's having. So the 5-7 players I think that will be rotated, note this down, is Laporte, played against Wolfsburg, so Stones will come on for him.
Damn, yeah.
Walker played against Wolfsburg, so he played at left back. So who's going to come on for him? Zinchenko. Sterling played. Ferran Torres might take his spot.
Yeah, even though Sterling played double game week before, but because of the Champions League,
he's the least likely because he has good stamina and he likes to play a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus played, so I think Aguero might make a comeback. This is another guy, Aguero. I think I might go crazy with my wildcard and bring people like Aguero, Bale,
but the guy hasn't played for 6 months. Like Bale at least has played a few games, and look at the difference. Bale, when he started, he was not he was scoring the odd goal here and there.
That's why I'm not saying get Aguero.
Yeah, that's a huge risk.
Yeah, that's a huge risk, but I think I'm gonna go for the wild card. I'm gonna call it the nostalgia wild card. I'm gonna get like Aguero, Bale. I might even get Wakas Raja.
Sounds good. Any other City players? Gundogan, will he play?
Oh yeah, so I was saying, let me just finish. Those are 4 players so far I think going to be rested.
Yeah.
The other 3 are
Gundogan?
No.
KDB?
Let me actually check it. Yeah, KDB is gonna come on for sure.
Yeah.
For probably Phil Foden.
Yeah, Foden started.
Yeah, he started. So KDB will play both games. That's a guy that a lot of people should go for because he didn't play in the Champions League. He's coming back from injury. He's fit. He might play both games.
Yeah.
With City, it's so hard to find someone who plays both games. You know what? Let's rephrase it. The people I think are gonna play both games for City.
Yeah.
Is KDB. Diaz, Stones.
KDB, despite coming from injury.
KDB, Diaz, Stones.
Yeah.
I think those are the most likely. And then maybe the likes of Sterling might get it, Gundogan, because they're very important.
Yeah. Okay, that wraps up City. And Aston Villa, Mr. Jack Grealish, what's up with him? What was update? And he was chilling with Madison, but yeah.
Yeah, he was chilling with Madison and some other people too. But I think he's injured. He's not going to play.
He's not going to play. Out, yeah. And that affects Villa kind of?
Big time, yeah. If the guy for Villa right now is the goalkeeper, Martinez. He's the guy to go for.
Bro, look at Villa's fixtures though. They're playing Sheffield and they're playing Leeds. These are good fixtures.
Very good fixtures, honestly. And for such fixtures, I think you should go for the defenders. So if you want anyone, you get Martinez, Target. Those 2 guys.
Yeah, and Everton, they beat Liverpool.
Watkins too, the striker, but with Grealish.
But without Grealish, it's a bit more difficult. Even with Grealish, he was missing chances by that guy.
But if you wanted someone budget,
Yeah.
plays double game week.
Yeah.
Watkins is your guy.
Watkins, and then moving on to Everton, there's a lot of confidence after beating Liverpool.
Definitely.
They have some
DCL.
DCL. They have really good fixtures playing Southampton and West Brom. But Everton, they actually do better in the tougher games because like Ancelotti has them organized like defensively.
Yes.
He knows how to counter attack. But when it goes to attacking against smaller teams, they're not as convincing. So
They're very on and off, to be honest. They're unpredictable.
yeah.
It's hard for us fantasy managers to predict how they're going to do. But with the season they've been having, which is pretty good,
Yeah.
I'll get the likes of Calvert-Lewin, and maybe that's about it.
Calvert-Lewin.
Maybe Pickford is those two guys. Pickford's cheap this year,
Yeah.
so as a double game week, if you're gonna go for the bench boost, he'd be a good second keeper to have. Him and Martinez, I think, are the two keepers to have for this double game week.
Yep. And
James is
a few good assists here and there, but
he could really do well, but
injury prone.
He's been injury prone.
Yeah.
He didn't play one game. He plays another game, so he's not like the guy.
And
to go for it.
just before I go to the captaincy picks and who to watch out for, I want to discuss Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
Would you have Saka in your team?
Saka what?
Bukayo Saka.
Buyaka.
They're playing Leicester and they're playing. Who are they playing?
They're just playing Leicester.
They're just playing Leicester. Why don't they only play one game?
Who's Jamie Vardy's favorite team to play against?
Arsenal.
And what do you do when?
Vardy has a party.
Yeah, when he has a party, do you pick the players in the party? No. You pick the players who are gonna join the party.
Yeah.
Barnes, Vardy.
Yeah. So would you triple captain Vardy in this fixture list?
Like, if there was quadruple captain, who'd do that?
But what about Arsenal defenders?
Arsenal defenders?
Yeah.
There's such a thing?
Okay. Aubameyang.
Okay. No, look. No offense to there's nothing to do, no banter towards Arsenal, but they're playing a single game week. They don't have a double, and they're playing Leicester, which is a difficult game. So I would stay away from them.
I don't understand why they always play single game week. Where's their double? I don't know. But no, seriously. Even
So
last time.
how doubles happen? Basically, the teams play in Europe. They play other games. They're needed outside.
Arsenal
just has
Arsenal's the Europa League.
Yeah, Europa League. Channel 5.
Even United are in the Europa League.
Yeah, but you guys go far, so you get those double game weeks, and
okay.
also FA Cup and
the Carling Cup, FA Cup. That's what it is. Yeah, you're right.
They don't
Yeah, I was
they
kind
get
of confused there.
They get past those easy.
I was confused there. Yeah, any other players to look out for from West Ham? Maybe Lingard, Antonio. Antonio is doing really well, man.
Yeah, he is, but they're playing a single game week against City away, which is
Only yeah.
forget about.
West Brom double game week. What about Diagne
Diagne and Pereira.
Yeah.
Very different.
They look threatening in the last game against Burnley.
Yeah, but they didn't score.
But the 10 men.
They were 10 men.
Yeah. For like at least 60
Who are they
minutes.
playing this week?
They're gonna play Everton in the second game. The first game they're playing Brighton.
Wow,
Not
that's
bad.
nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Honestly, Pereira is a very good differential because he takes PKs. So
Yeah.
he's someone who can go.
And he's midfielder points
Just by the way, just to say, this is the biggest double game week ever.
in history.
In history.
And that's because of the tight schedule and everything.
Exactly, the COVID.
And lastly, let's discuss captaincy. Actually,
Sure.
before that, one more question. Strikers, they've been few and far between the season, but would you go Kane or Vardy? Who would you go as your striker for this double game week? If you have one of them, would you stick to them or would you prefer one over the other? How would you go?
I would
Leicester
now.
are playing Burnley and Arsenal, and Tottenham are playing. Leicester are playing. Yeah, Burnley, Arsenal, and Tottenham are playing Burnley and Fulham. So both are playing Burnley.
But who's the one that's playing Arsenal? No.
Leicester.
Yeah, so no, but honestly, I'll pick Vardy, and the reason why is because the last game I saw Kane out of form. He could have passed the ball to Son, and they could have equalized against West Ham, but he was so slow.
But he had really good chances.
Yes, but I think
We have some Spurs fans in the studio, so Spurs and Arsenal.
yeah. So there's a derby going on right now,
Yeah.
but it's a very quiet derby. It kind of resembles real life Arsenal Spurs derby.
Yeah, but he did get into good positions, Kane.
Yeah, but he's not finishing. He's not. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's
coming
slowing
back from
down a
injury?
bit. I think so. Yeah. So and I think players like Bale and Son are gonna shine more.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling in terms of form, and I
Yeah.
feel like Vardy hasn't been scoring recently. He's been letting Barnes and Madison go, so he really wants that party. He's gonna have an extra Red Bull before Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's gonna enjoy something.
So you'd go Vardy as your striker if you had the choice.
Yes, I would pick Vardy over Kane just for this week, but you can get both. If you can get both, that works.
Yeah, I think that wraps up the games, like the big teams that some of the
So
big
don't
players.
forget, don't just go for double game week players. If there's a good single game week fixture, stick with that guy. Like for example, who's playing that single game week?
Arsenal.
Yeah. For example, no, these are all doubles.
Palace?
No, here Leeds. Leeds have Aston Villa at home. There's just one game for Leeds, but they're playing so well.
Yeah.
Bamford, Rafinha, those.
You can keep one of them.
Yeah, you can keep.
That's a really good point because United didn't have a double game week, but Bruno killed it last.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's you could have captained
Yeah, so
him.
don't.
But captaincy, you probably go double game week. You go for the double game week players, but
yeah, of course.
But you can have players in your team.
Exactly.
No, that's a very good point. And so yeah, you don't need to fill your team with just double game week players.
Yes.
And captaincy pick, who would you go?
This is tough.
A lot of options. You're going with Bale, from what I can tell. But what other options are there?
Okay. The main options, I would say, KDB.
Yeah.
Because I think he'll play both games. Although it's very tough to predict Pep. It's quite tough. There's Jamie Vardy. He has 2 good games.
KDB is always the risk. I mean, with Pep, yeah.
But like he just came back and he hasn't been playing Champions League. He's rested. He can play twice.
Yeah.
Penalty duty too. Bruno,
Chelsea and Palace.
Crystal Palace away. The guy's just every game he gets returns.
Yeah.
Very risk free. There's also
right now. Do you think he's the most productive FPL player?
Yeah, for sure.
For FPL.
Yeah, I think so for sure.
This season.
Yeah. Salah too. You can go for Salah. Just to see. Oh, DCL. They're playing 2 pretty good games, and he's known for scoring. But yeah, if I had to rank it, like the first.
Yeah.
Even Son, by the way, Son always plays.
Yeah.
And he's on form.
Yeah.
My captain, I think I'm gonna go for Bale. It's just exciting, and I feel like he's gonna start both games. Mourinho is excited with him.
Yeah.
And he's like on high form. I just hope he doesn't get injured.
Yeah, true that.
And the better he does, the more likely he'll stay with Spurs and Madrid don't get him back.
Yeah, because that's not going to work out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'll probably prefer Bruno, and then Vardy is a good shout if you have him. I don't have him in my team, so I'll probably, for me, it's between Bruno and I was thinking Gundogan or Sterling, but I don't know if they're going to play both games.
I forgot to mention one guy, Luke Shaw, has a double game week, and he's been playing. He has the best creative attacking stats of any fullback this year.
More than Robertson?
More, yeah.
No.
Way more. Yes, way more.
Well, that's breaking.
Robertson's actually like pretty down. I think second is Digne.
Yeah.
So Shaw has been playing really well and getting assists. He's someone you should like look up.
What about Bellerin?
Bellerin?
Yeah.
The fashion guy.
Yeah, as a fullback.
As a fullback, he's not bad. Yeah.
Would you keep him in your team?
I never got him in my team in the first place.
Okay, what about Tierney? Tierney is not bad.
Tierney?
Yeah. But they don't get clean sheets. They don't get clean sheets, but he's not bad. He's not bad as a
No, Tierney is actually a good player. It's
yeah.
just unfortunate what he is.
Yeah, plus they're playing only one game week.
Yeah.
So Luke Shaw, a good option for the fullback. What's his price around? Do you remember?
Around 5 something.
All right. Okay, sounds
Not
good.
bad. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Any last thoughts? I think we wrapped up quite a bit.
I think we're good.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep watching Chasing Green Arrows for the latest Premier League and FPL content.
And Arsenal banter.
Take care.